Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your very first time here, welcome. I'm so glad you could join us today. So today you see these seasoning cubes over here. Yes, I'm going to be showing you how to make them. And what is so great about these cubes is that they're made from all natural spices and herbs, so they are nutrient packed. They're free from MSG or air and all of that kind of stuff. Okay, they are vegan, they are good for you, and will give you a powerful flavor punch in your meals. Alright, so if you're interested today in learning how to make these seasoning cubes quick, easy, you can store them for all your seasoning needs. Stay tuned, alright? All you have to do is sit back, relax, and stay tuned. So essentially, I'm going to be blending all the spices and herbs together, right? And we're starting off with ginger and garlic, okay? So I have 2 cups of peeled ginger and 1 cup of peeled garlic, and we're going to blend that here in my NutriBullet or any blender of your choice. It's important to use as little water as possible because you don't want this to be overly filled with water and liquidy. You want it to be really concentrated and filled with all those spices, all those good spices and herbs. So what I'm doing over here is I'm blending the ginger and blending the garlic and using as little water as possible. And even a tip for you is to, when you blend a little bit of the ginger and garlic, put the rest of the ginger and garlic in what you've already blended so you don't have to add more water to it, all right? Because you want each cube you make to have that flavor punch and not just to be filled with water. So now that I'm done blending this, I'm going to put it in my container over here. That's what I'm going to use to mix everything together eventually. And then up next is time to blend all those greens and all those herbs. So what I have here, it's up on the screen. Okay, it's 1 bunch of parsley, destemmed, washed, 2 ounces of basil, destemmed and washed as well, rosemary, 3/4 ounce, bay leaf, about 3/4 ounce as well, and 3/4 ounce of oregano. All of them have been destemmed and washed, but you can use whatever herbs really work for you, whatever flavors that you really like in your recipe, you can use that, okay? But these are my fave herbs to use. That's why I'm blending them together, but feel free to mix this up and use herbs and spices that you like. All right, so similar to the ginger and garlic, we're just going to be blending this up in as little water as possible. All right, and what I did was, to make the blending smooth, I had soaked the herbs in water for a bit, and it's that same water that I'm using to blend them in the NutriBullet. Some folks have really fancy blenders, I know. So if you have one of them fancy blenders that you don't even need water to blend it at all, then more power to you, use that. But just blend it a little bit, add the herbs into what you've already blended if possible, and just keep going like that till you blend everything. And you can see me there using the water I used to soak the herbs. Yeah, that was to make the herbs soft so that when they blend really smoothly. And NutriBullet also do a great job of blending smoothly as well. So all right, so that is the last one. Rinse off what is left of that green goodness from the NutriBullet, and now it's time to mix everything together. So once you get your base of blended spices and herbs blended smoothly, not too much water, all you have left to do is put that into your ice tray. It's that ice tray that is going to help you form that cube shape, okay? With this one, I was able to get 30 cubes. So 2.5 ice tray worth of cubes I was able to get from this one. All right, something that's important to note here is that you want to make sure that when you fill each cube, it doesn't spill over to the spaces between the cubes, because what happens if it spills over to the spaces in between the cubes is that you're gonna have, once you freeze the cubes, because you're gonna freeze them after this, it's gonna join onto each other. So you're going to have 2 cubes stuck to each other, 4 cubes stuck to each other. So you don't want that. That's why you see me cleaning the spaces in between the cubes, because I want to make sure that each cube comes out on its own, right? So I use 1 cube when I want to use 1 cube, and I'm not forced to use 2 cubes because they're joined together, or I don't have to start trying to break 2 cubes apart because they're stuck together. So this is the next day. I covered them with a cling film wrap, and I put them in the freezer, and now, you know, basically we're done. It's time to get those cubes out of the ice cube trays and store them wherever you want to store your seasoning cubes. I'm just using a plastic bag here, but yeah, these seasoning cubes are ready. Anytime you want to cook and you want to just get yourself a boost of flavor, just throw in 1 seasoning cube in there, throw in 2 seasoning cubes in there, and you would be amazed at how this gives you that burst of flavor. And again, you can customize this to your taste. Okay, you don't have to use the herbs I used in particular. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Till the next one, guys. Bye.